What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we are going to be talking about all the assault rifles in Black Ops 3. So as you guys know, I was lucky enough to be able to play the game at Treyarch a couple of months ago, as well as at E3 just a couple of weeks ago. So as of right now, I've got quite a bit of in-game time under my belt. I've used just about every gun that's unlocked in the game so far for at least half a game. And I wanted to share that experience with you guys. So I wanted to start up kind of a little mini-series here. We're going to start off today. We're going to talk about the assault rifles. In the next video, we could do the SMGs. The next one, we could do the LMGs, the shotguns, the snipers, stuff like that. I'll just kind of go through and let you guys know my experience and my kind of, first impression with each of these weapons. So in today's video, like I said, we're going to be talking about the assault rifles. And the assault rifles are definitely my favorite class in Black Ops 3, at least from what I've played so far. In Advanced Warfare, I tend to lean a little bit more towards the SMGs with all the boost jumping and dodging and stuff like that. I feel like enemies are constantly in your face. You never really know where they're going to be coming from, so it's a little bit more of a rush heavy game for that reason. But Black Ops 3 doesn't really feel that way. Black Ops 3 feels a little bit more like old school Call of Duty, where if you grab a nice assault rifle and have a nice shot with that thing, you're going to be able to dominate. So a lot of people are going to like that. A lot of people like assault rifles, which is kind of cool. So let's talk about these things. So there are 5 assault rifles that we know of so far. There are 7 total, I believe. There may be more added later, I'm not sure, but at least when we played, there were 2 that were kind of grayed out. You couldn't tell what they were. So I'm going to be talking about the 5 that I've been able to use up until this point. And just keep in mind, this is the alpha version of the game. Like, this isn't the release version of the game. This could change a little bit by the time that the game actually comes out, but I'm assuming it's going to stay about the same way. So starting off here, the first assault rifle you had access to was the ManOWar. This thing's a fully auto assault rifle. It's got strong damage with a slow rate of fire. Now, typically, I really like stuff like that. Like, typically, I like weapons that reward you for being accurate, and they might not have the highest rate of fire and the highest kind of spray ability, but if you're accurate, they're going to take people down. But honestly, the ManOWar to me felt a little bit weak compared to a lot of the other assault rifles in the game. Like, it wasn't my favorite. In fact, it was probably my least favorite out of everything available so far. So that's that. It's just like, it didn't feel all that powerful, and the rate of fire was so slow. I felt like enemies would kill me even if I got the first shot on them, which is typically not what you want. So anyway, moving on to the second assault rifle here, we have the ARK-7 or the ARK-7. This is definitely one of my favorites. You guys have seen some gameplay on this channel of this weapon, but this one's also full auto, but this time it's got a fast rate of fire with a moderate recoil. So this thing really reminds me of any sort of AK variant, like an AK-47 or a 74U, or even like the AN-94 from Black Ops 2, stuff like that. It's one of those weapons that has a good rate of fire, it does a good amount of damage, but the recoil is super predictable. Like, it mainly moves up and down. There's not a lot of side-to-side recoil, so it's very manageable, and it's easy to put shots on target at those medium to long ranges. So the ARK-7 is a very solid weapon that I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with. Now, next up, the third assault rifle in this list is the XR-2, and this thing is an absolute monster. I consider it one of the best assault rifles in the game at this point in time. So this thing is a 3-round burst, and it's extremely strong. Like, it takes people out extremely fast. You can one burst people if you're close enough, and it's got a very fast burst cycle rate. So the time in between your bursts, that like lag time where you're not shooting, isn't very big. If you have a good trigger finger and you can stay consistent, you can pretty much fire this thing full auto. Like, it almost sounds like it's full auto, which makes it very powerful. And really, it kind of reminds me of like the COD 4 M16 or something like that. Like, name any good 3-round burst weapon in the history of Call of Duty, and that's what the XR-2 is. Now, moving on to the 4th weapon we know of so far in the assault rifle class, we have got the Sheiva, and this one is definitely the most unique out of all of them. So the Sheiva is a semi-auto marksman rifle, kind of like the FAL or the SMR or any other kind of one-shot rifle that we've seen in the past, but its unique property is that it kills in only 2 shots, which is kind of unheard of. Like, that's a very fast time to kill it. And this weapon is just, it's a cannon, man. Like, if you're accurate with this thing, you can take people down so fast, it's not even funny. Like, they don't even know what hit them. It's insta-melt. It's crazy how good this thing is. I'm interested to see how they're going to, kind of balance this thing, because at those longer, medium, and then long ranges, this thing just absolutely destroys everything, even sniper rifles. It's a very good weapon, and I encourage you guys to try it out when you get the chance. Now, finally, last but not least, we have the HVK-30. This is the 5th and final assault rifle we know of so far, and this thing is a monster. You guys have seen a gameplay on this thing that I put up. It really reminds me of the FAMAS from back in Black Ops 1. It's full auto. It's got the fastest fire rate in the class. The recoil is, there, but it's not bad. Like, it's manageable, especially especially if you burst fire and stuff like that. And this weapon is just like, because of how fast it shoots and how many bullets you're putting down range, it's crazy how fast this thing kills people as well. So this one is a little bit more of like a rushy assault rifle, like those closer to medium range gunfights. You aren't at quite as big of a disadvantage as you would be with some of the other assault rifles in this class. And, you know, it's just like, it's a pretty solid weapon. You can use it on a variety of maps. It's good at those short to medium range gunfights. It's good at those medium to long range gunfights. It's just kind of a jack of all trades weapon where no matter what situation you're in, you have a good chance of winning that gunfight, which also makes it one of the best guns in the game. I can't decide what I like better, the XR-2 or the HVK-30. But anyway, there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Those are the 5 assault rifles we know of so far in Black Ops 3. The ManOWar, the ARK-7, the XR-2, the Sheiva, and HVK-30. Let me know which one you guys are looking forward to using the most, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much. More Black Ops 3 videos coming soon. Make sure you guys check out these 2 videos if you haven't seen yet, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.